In the annals of cinema, few figures stand as towering and beloved as Bud Spencer. With a career spanning decades, he carved his name into the hearts of audiences worldwide, becoming an icon of both humor and action. His imposing physique, coupled with a disarming smile, created a unique on-screen presence that defied traditional stereotypes. Bud Spencer's roles were a masterclass in blending brute force with gentle wit, delivering laughter and thrills in equal measure. From dusty western towns to bustling urban streets, his characters embodied a rugged charm that resonated across generations. His partnership with Terence Hill in films like They Call Me Trinity and Trinity Is Still My Name cemented his status as a legend, defining an era of comedy and adventure. Bud Spencer was more than an actor. He was a phenomenon, a symbol of enduring entertainment that continues to captivate audiences to this day. Born Carlo Pedersoli on October 31, 1929, in Naples, Italy, Bud Spencer's early life was shaped by the vibrant culture and tumult of post-war Italy. He grew up surrounded by the Mediterranean's beauty, which ignited his passion for swimming. By the age of 18, he had already begun making waves in the sport, going on to represent Italy at the 1950 World Championships. His formidable stature, standing at 6 feet and 4 inches, made him a natural athlete, earning him the nickname Spencer from the famed actor Bud Abbott, to whom he bore a resemblance. As Spencer's swimming career flourished, he set numerous national records and competed in the 1948 Olympics in London. However, despite his success in the pool, the call of the silver screen proved irresistible. In the early 1960s, he transitioned into acting, taking on minor roles in Italian films. His first significant break came in 1967 with the film God Forgives, I Don't, where he starred alongside fellow rising star Terence Hill. This collaboration would prove to be pivotal, as their chemistry electrified audiences and laid the foundation for a series of spaghetti westerns that would define their careers. The duo quickly became popular, blending humor with action in a unique way that captivated millions. With films like They Call Me Trinity, 1970, and its sequel, Spencer's persona as the affable yet tough hero resonated deeply with viewers. His signature blend of comedy and brawn not only showcased his physical prowess, but also his comedic timing, establishing him as a beloved figure in Italian cinema. Through the 1970s and 1980s, Bud Spencer's films dominated the box office, earning him widespread acclaim and solidifying his status as a cultural icon. His distinctive style, marked by his hearty laugh, charming demeanor, and remarkable fight choreography, set him apart from his contemporaries. Spencer's ability to connect with audiences transcended language barriers, making him a household name not just in Italy, but across Europe and beyond. Ultimately, Bud Spencer's rise to stardom is a testament to his multifaceted talents and his relentless determination. From a champion swimmer to an indelible cinematic legend, his journey is a reflection of the transformative power of passion and talent in the world of entertainment. The 1970s and early 1980s marked the zenith of Bud Spencer's career, a period where his larger-than-life persona and unique brand of humor catapulted him to international stardom. It was during these golden years that Spencer, alongside his inseparable partner, Terence Hill, became a household name, synonymous with action-packed comedies that blended humor, heart, and high-octane stunts. Their on-screen chemistry was nothing short of electric, a dynamic duo whose camaraderie transcended language barriers, captivating audiences from Italy to Germany, from Spain to South America. Together, they created a cinematic legacy that remains unparalleled. In 1970, They Call Me Trinity introduced the world to the iconic pairing of Spencer and Hill. Directed by Enzo Barboni, the film set the template for their future collaborations. Spencer as the burly, no-nonsense brawler, and Hill as the quick-witted, charming sidekick. The movie's success was immediate and overwhelming, grossing over 12 billion lire in Italy alone, a testament to its widespread appeal. Its sequel, Trinity is Still My Name, 1971, further solidified their status as box office titans, becoming one of the highest-grossing Italian films of all time. The duo's popularity soared with Four for Venice, 1972, and Watch Out, We're Mad, 1974. Films that showcased their ability to blend physical comedy with thrilling action sequences. Spencer's imposing physique and trademark fistfights became his signature, while his gentle demeanor off-screen endeared him to fans worldwide. By the mid-1970s, Spencer and Hill's films were breaking records across Europe, with Crime Busters, 1977, and Odds and Evens, 1978, becoming cultural phenomena. Their global appeal was undeniable, with their movies dubbed into countless languages, ensuring their reach extended far beyond their Italian roots. Spencer's popularity was not confined to the screen. His image adorned posters, merchandise, and even comic books, cementing his status as a pop culture icon. The 1980s saw the duo's partnership evolve with films like Who Finds a Friend, Finds a Treasure, 1981, and Double Trouble, 1984, which continued to draw massive audiences. Spencer's ability to balance humor and action, coupled with his undeniable charisma, ensured that even as trends shifted, his appeal remained timeless. Beyond their collaborations, Spencer's solo ventures, such as Flatfoot, 1973, and its sequels, further showcased his versatility as an actor, proving he could carry a film on his own. Yet, it was his partnership with Hill that defined his golden years, a period where their films became a staple of family entertainment, beloved by generations. As the curtain began to close on this era, Bud Spencer's legacy was firmly established. His films, characterized by their wholesome humor and thrilling action, had left an indelible mark on cinema. The golden years of Bud Spencer were not just a peak in his career, but a defining chapter in the history of popular entertainment, a testament to the enduring power of laughter, friendship, and the sheer joy of storytelling. As the 1980s unfolded, the film industry began to shift dramatically, impacting iconic figures such as Bud Spencer. By this time, Carlo Pedersoli, known to the world as Bud Spencer, had become synonymous with action, comedy films, particularly his collaborations with fellow actor Terence Hill. However, the rise of new cinematic trends and changing audience preferences signaled the beginning of a gradual decline for Spencer. The action genre saw an influx of high-octane blockbusters and special effects-driven spectacles that overshadowed the charm of Spencer's more lighthearted fare. Films like RoboCop and Die Hard captured the public's imagination, leaving less room for the slapstick humor that characterized Spencer's work. In 1984, Spencer starred in Super Fuzz, one of his last major hits, but it was evident that the tides were turning. His signature style, which had once captivated audiences around the globe, began to feel increasingly outdated. Furthermore, as the decade progressed, Spencer made a conscious decision to step back from the relentless pace of the film industry. He embraced a quieter life, choosing to engage in personal projects and ventures outside of cinema. He ventured into television, appearing in various Italian shows, and even pursued interests in sports and business. This shift in focus reflected his desire for a more balanced lifestyle away from the pressures of fame. The final years of the 1990s saw Spencer making sporadic appearances in film, but none achieved the commercial success of his earlier works. In 1994, he appeared in Botte di Natale, a nostalgic nod to his earlier career. But by then, he had already retreated from the limelight. His last film role came in 2007 in La Bella e la Bestia, marking the end of an era. Despite his diminishing presence in film, Bud Spencer's legacy remained intact. cherished by fans who remembered the laughter and joy he brought to their screens. The transition from stardom to a quieter existence highlighted not only the evolution of the film industry, but also Spencer's own journey of self-discovery, emphasizing a life lived fully beyond the glare of the spotlight, beyond the bright lights of cinema. Carlo Pedersoli, the man behind Bud Spencer, led a life steeped in family values and a passion for the simple joys of existence. Born in Naples in 1929, Spencer's early years were marked by a love for sports, particularly swimming, where he excelled as a national champion and Olympian. This discipline and dedication would later translate into his iconic on-screen presence. Show early photo of subject married to Maria Amato in 1960, Spencer cherished his role as a husband and father, raising 3 children away from the glare of Hollywood. His home in Rome became a sanctuary, a place where he could retreat from the demands of stardom and focus on what truly mattered to him: family and authenticity. Cut to home video footage of Spencer with family. Spencer's hobbies reflected his larger-than-life personality. An avid pilot, he often took to the skies, finding freedom in the vastness of the horizon. His love for aviation was matched only by his passion for cooking, a skill he honed with the same vigor he brought to his roles. Display photo of Spencer in a kitchen. These interests were not mere pastimes, but extensions of his philosophy, a belief in living fully and embracing life's richness. Spencer's values were deeply rooted in humility and integrity. Despite his global fame, he remained grounded, often shunning the trappings of celebrity. He once said, "I've always tried to stay true to myself," a sentiment that resonated in both his personal and professional life. Cut to interview clip of Spencer. This authenticity endeared him to audiences worldwide, making him more than just an actor. He became a symbol of resilience and warmth. Bud Spencer's legacy extends far beyond his filmography. His unique blend of physical comedy and heartfelt storytelling redefined the action comedy genre, inspiring generations of filmmakers and actors. Cut to film clip from a classic Spencer movie. His partnership with Terence Hill remains one of cinema's most beloved duos, a testament to their chemistry and Spencer's ability to connect with audiences on a profound level. Display newspaper headline about their partnership today. Spencer's influence is evident in the countless films that emulate his style and in the hearts of fans who continue to celebrate his work. His passing in 2016 marked the end of an era, but his spirit lives on, a reminder of the power of laughter, love, and living life on one's own terms. Show montage of fan tributes and film clips. Bud Spencer's life was a testament to the idea that true greatness lies not in fame, but in the legacy of kindness, authenticity, and joy. As the years advanced, so did the challenges for Bud Spencer. By the early 2000s, the once indomitable force of nature began to show signs of wear. Carlo Pedersoli, the man behind the legend, faced health struggles that mirrored the changing landscape of his beloved film industry. His towering frame, once a symbol of strength and resilience, now carried the weight of time. Despite these challenges, Spencer remained a steadfast presence in the lives of those who knew him, his spirit unbroken. In his final years, he retreated from the public eye, choosing to spend his days surrounded by family in his home in Rome. His wife, Maria Amato, and their 3 children became his sanctuary, a reminder of the simple joys he had always cherished. On June 27, 2016, the world bid farewell to Bud Spencer. He passed away peacefully at the age of 86. His legacy etched into the hearts of millions. The news of his death spread rapidly, sparking an outpouring of grief and tributes from fans and colleagues alike. Social media platforms were flooded with messages of condolence, each one a testament to the impact he had made. From the streets of Naples to the farthest corners of the globe, people gathered to celebrate his life. In Rome, a public funeral was held, attended by thousands who wished to pay their respects. The ceremony was a poignant reminder of the man who had brought laughter and joy to so many. The Italian government declared a day of national mourning, a rare honor reserved for those who have left an indelible mark on the nation's culture. As the sun set on the day of his funeral, the sky seemed to mirror the collective sorrow. Yet there was also a sense of gratitude. Bud Spencer's journey had come to an end, but his legacy lived on, a beacon of strength, humor, and humanity. His films, his stories, and his spirit continued to inspire, ensuring that the man behind the fist would never be forgotten. In the quiet moments that followed, the world reflected on the life of Carlo Pedersoli, a man who had embodied the essence of Bud Spencer, a hero not just on screen, but in the hearts of all who knew him. In the annals of cinema, few figures stand as uniquely towering as Bud Spencer. From the sun-drenched landscapes of his spaghetti westerns to the comedic brilliance of his partnerships, Carlo Pedersoli crafted a legacy that transcends time. His on-screen presence, a blend of raw strength and gentle humor, captivated audiences worldwide, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of millions. Beyond the silver screen, Spencer's life was a testament to the values he held dear: family, humility, and a profound appreciation for life's simple pleasures. As we reflect on his journey, from the Olympic swimmer to the global film icon, we are reminded of the enduring power of authenticity and passion. Bud Spencer may have left us in 2016, but his spirit lives on in every laugh, every punch, and every moment of joy he brought to the world. His legacy is not just in the films he made, but in the lives he touched, a lasting tribute to a man who truly embodied the essence of greatness.